This is KRQE News 13 with Dick Niffing and Jessica Gaudete.
There was a funeral at the National Cemetery in Santa Fe today for 3 Buffalo soldiers from the 19th century.
2 years ago, archaeologists exhumed their bodies and the bodies of 60 other men, women, and children from the cemetery at Fort Craig in southern New Mexico. They removed the bodies because grave robbers had been looting the site. News 13's Kelly Lavoie has more from the Newsblitz.
The 3 men served their country at the remote outpost in Socorro County. Now, more than 130 years later, they were given a proper burial.
An emotional ceremony this morning to pay tribute and honor Privates Thomas Smith, Levi Morse, and David Ford. They were Buffalo soldiers, African-American members of the U.S. Army. Many were stationed at remote outposts along the western frontier.
The families and friends can be proud of the service of Private Smith, Ford, and Morse.
Modern forensic technology identified Smith, Morse, and Ford, but archaeologists say it wasn't an easy task.
We were lucky every now and then to find medical records of people after they had died and use that to help identify some of the individuals. But it was just poor record keeping. Made it the hardest.
Today, members of the Arizona Buffalo Soldiers Association were pallbearers.
The soldiers that were finally at a final resting place, I just thought it was great. It was just wonderful.
The remains buried in wooden boxes on the east side of the cemetery. As dozens of people, including some of the soldiers' descendants, paid their last respects.
I wanted to come out so that someone from the Ford family would be here to honor and to represent the family.
Demetrius Brandon found out 3 months ago he was related to Private Ford. He's here to pay homage.
Especially given the history that they had to endure before they even became soldiers. I think all 3 of them have shown to be descendants of slaves.
The men died between 1866 and 1877. Archaeologists say one of them was killed with an axe. The other 2 died from disease. Back to you.
Okay, Kelly, the other bodies exhumed from Fort Craig were buried last month at the Santa Fe Cemetery. The grave robbers have never been caught.